Now, today I want to talk to you about some controversies and some truths and my truths that I believe. I was sent a very poignant message by my sister about the importance of silence, right? And then I had to think about what's my energy right now, right? And I said, damn, my energy wants to speak loud. Like there's a shift in this planet Earth where the true speakers feel like we're at this tipping point, right? We're at this point where things are boiling over. You understand me? And it is very hard to stay silent while so much violence is being committed. And it is very important that we actually speak. So I had to think to myself, as my sister, and I love my sister that sent me this, but I had to think, is it my time to be silent or is it actually my time to speak? You know, know thyself is very important, right? I was born May 4th, right? My life path is a 1, right? And my day number is a 4. And that comes with a certain innovation, a certain energy, right? And understanding yourself and the energy that you carry is very important to understanding why in certain cosmic seasons that it is important for you to unleash your energy, right? My name is Jabril, and Jabril means strength from God, right? I'm a Taurus, and a Taurus is in good company, like with Malcolm X and Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Some of the most loved and most hated people on this planet Earth. Dame Dash is a Taurus. He speaks truth to power. You understand me? He exposes the truth. And many people say, well, he should have never said all of that. If he would have just been quiet. See, it is dangerous that we now live in this time where speaking truth, you understand me, is seen as unstrategic because the devil does not agree with that truth. So if you want to be in favor in the devil's world, then therefore they figure out that, you should just shut up. And it's I'm gonna tell you, not speaking truth would make me sick. Like I really want you all to understand that there's certain things that you hold in for certain people that it gets to a point where holding things in can actually make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
See, black men are going through this period in time where we've had to hold so much in, and it's making us sick. And everybody's like, yo, I agree with this brother is saying. I agree what's going on. There's so many issues and tragedies and problems in the world. Don't you know, when you see a black man, he works a job back in the day, right? Got a white boss, talk shit to him all the time, treat him like he a boy. He can't say nothing. He's so mad, he boiling over. Then he goes home, and guess what? He takes it out on his woman because he can't talk to the man the way he wants to. He can't feel like a man. It's turning him toxic by holding it in. The greatest form of healing that we have as men is the ability to express ourselves. That expression is just not when it deals with our emotions, right, on a personal level, but when it deals with the world and how the world tries to compress and oppress us on a consistent and daily basis and make us feel like we fucking crazy. I ain't crazy. I ain't lose my mind. So we've been going through this for a long time. Of rights of your body, your mind. Like you're supposed to make the choice to be a slave. Everybody mad. Kanye said, "Oh, slavery is a choice." Well, let's say he's talking about the updated Negro, not the ones that was in chains and bondage. Let's talk about the updated Negro. Why are we choosing it now? Because we want favor. We want favor with the devil in his world, in Satan's world. We want favor in Satan's world. Everybody knows this. So if you want the devil to love you, don't tell him the truth.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
Now, when it comes to the truth, how do you feel about people expressing the truth, and once they get the backlash from expressing the truth, they dumb it down and apologize for it? How do you feel about that part?
I think Socrates was a great example of dying on the sword of your truth. He refused to apologize because they said that he had the sway over young minds because he was telling them truths. And all the courts wanted him to do was apologize. And if he would apologize, he could have saved his own life. Socrates said, no, I'm not.
He chose
And
integrity.
he chose his own integrity because he knew that it would cost him his own life. He would be taking his own life if he apologized. He would be taking his own life if he apologized. So he rather the world take his life rather than commit suicide. Because then it was homicide. You see, it's a difference. You see? But they
Yeah.
want us to commit suicide, but we refuse to. So you force their hand to go against you. See, you can't be a martyr if you commit suicide. You can't be a martyr if you do that. No, you can't do that. But see, people be like, "Oh, that's suicide doing it." No, it's homicide because he's not killing himself. They are.
Right.
You can't force nobody to kill you by speaking. No, they are doing it. That's homicide. That's not it. So you have to understand the trick bag that they played on us. They make us feel like, oh, if I say that this career suicide, no, it's career homicide. Somebody's going to kill your career. You're not killing yourself. See, that's the mental games that they play on us, and we don't even realize it. So you have to learn to stand on your truth as long as it's truth. Why? Because when you do that, you are making the way for other people to come and stand on theirs. See, the most powerful thing in the world is when we have global events. Global events happen across the planet Earth. Anytime an event is pondered upon, an observation it changes the entire world. So the what we're seeing with Mr. Ye is a global event. There's a large degree of people who agree with the statements and the sentiments the brother Ye has made, and they disagree with the punishment and the consequence of speaking said truth. They disagree with it wholeheartedly, but they don't control the narrative of the media. But when you go on social media, you see people socializing in agreement. See, there's media, and then there's society's media. Society's media is saying that he is speaking truth. The controlled media is saying he's speaking hate. This is the difference today, is that they can't control the society's media when we socialize with each other on what we agree with. See, at first, we would have to go on, oh, it's just the news, or it's just them. We can't broadcast our thoughts and ideas, but in real time, we see people agreeing. So we don't see it as offensive. We don't see it as hateful. They told this brother Kyrie Irving that, oh, posting Negroes to Hebrews was offensive. Why? Because 82% of Jews are white. So that's hateful to say that a black man can't be what, a Jew? Even though, so you don't know about the Ethiopian Jews? You don't know, it's a religion. And can anybody practice a religion? Yes. Isn't it freedom of religion in this country? With freedom of speech? No, it's anti-blackness. That is the issue today.
I think those are two good examples, Kyrie Irving and Kanye, with how the system is trying to control us. You see it since the vaccine situation with Kyrie, you can see how much hatred that he's been getting from the system by not complying and bowing down to it. Can you
And
respond on that?
he's not supposed to, he doesn't have to. You know, this is a dangerous game speaking like this. This is no joke. This is a dangerous game. They don't want a black man with charismatic skill sets to speak like this.
Yeah.
But you know, Allah made some of us to be revealers of truth. Jibril is my name, is the angel Jibril who reveals the message to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is the one who blows the trumpet of truth. He is the angel that speaks truth. So everything about my makeup is for me to speak truth. That truth to power may not be pretty. You know earlier that I had a public disagreement with Sean King. I posted what my public disagreement with him was. Now he responded and said that I threw him under the bus. He responded and said that we're no longer friends. Right? Now my public disagreement was the fact that I believe that his platform pushes too much trauma, negativity, hate, and racism as his strategy for his mission in activism and politics. When on the flip side, We have solutionaries, revolutionaries, educators, thought leaders. We have movements that are positive, but all we see is spreading negative. I'm like, damn, if I wouldn't experience racism if I didn't see it on his page. You bring it to the forefront, which is a gaslighting of our people, morphing their reality instead of spreading the solutions. And I looked down the page, he said, no keys. I push it. I said, I don't dislike the brother, but we're not talking about him personally. He has a brand that he is the highest level of activism in the world. So that's the reason that I chose to speak on who was at the top. And so I was taught that when a person does something publicly, you criticize it publicly. If they do something privately, you criticize it privately. But see, I'm one of the ones where I got to be the one to say it. I take that. I say it. Everybody else, y'all maintain y'all relationships, but you know it's the truth.
Right.
You know it's the truth. So hopefully we see some change because we need to start highlighting more. What needs the most attention is solutions. We know the problem very well. Some problems we don't know. Even if you date 30% of the things you give attention to, 30%, but not 99% is issues. Politicking, voting, and hoping ain't never worked for us. We know this.
So, do you feel like it's a time to just be quiet and not speak the truth and just go on with the solution, or do you think that we always got to have this conversation about the truth?
I think it's always a good time to speak the truth. I think it's the best use of your voice at all times. The truth is music to God's ears. So, if you want to entertain God, speak truth, right? If you want to entertain the devil, speak lies. We're so used to entertaining the devil, right, that we have got caught up in what he favors and what he likes. So therefore, when we hear the lies, it sounds like music to our ears too. But truth should always be spoken because then you make truth the normality. See, every level of frequency, what becomes the dominant frequency becomes the society's frequency. When truth is the frequency, is when you tapped into the mind of God. See, in the Bible, we talk about Jesus and that Christ energy. It was saying that Jesus was locked into a truthful frequency, that everything he spoke was truth, right? But we have a hypocritical society that doesn't want to speak truth. So one person to say, that's where you get a Boosie saying, man, I don't see Kanye West as anti-black and I got an issue with him. But he won't speak his own truth to say, well, some of the things that I do are anti-black when I make music that is digressive when it goes towards nigger culture. Because if you have to live truth, speak truth, and do truth, it changes how you're going to move. It changes your person, your purpose, your vocabulary, everything about you. So I think that you should definitely speak truth when you're ready. I think that if
Right.
we're going to ever have a time, speak it when you're ready and you know it, and you have a full thought of the truth so you can defend it as well. Don't speak truth until you can defend it, right? Because then it can be used, your ignorance can be used against you. Because some people know the truth. Same thing, some people, they got their religions. They say, well, I follow this, but they can't defend it because they don't know it well enough. You're a Christian, but you don't know the Bible enough to defend it against somebody who wanted to attack your religion. Same thing with a Muslim, same thing with a Hebrew Israelite, same thing with an Israelite, same thing with anybody. Politics, anything. We believe things, but we don't know them enough to defend them. Therefore, we speak truth backed by ignorance. So speak truth when you know it and you're ready and you can defend it. But a speaker of truth has little friends.